Hi there folks, and welcome back to the one and only Airgun Reporter. My name is Paul Capello. For today's episode, we're going to take a look at the Walther P99Q, which is a CO2 replica pistol that has the advantage of shooting both pellets and BBs. Let's take a closer look. The Walther P99Q is a replica of a firearm of the same name, developed 15 years ago for use by the German police. The firearm is available in 9mm and .40 caliber Smith & Wesson. That gun is made from polymer materials with a metal slide. The CO2 version of it is all synthetic, but it has a nice weight and a nice balance to it thanks to the all-metal internals. The clip for this CO2 action pistol is the same you'll find on many other Umarex replicas, with the exception of the plastic clip that is used for the BBs. You'll have to be careful when loading BBs into the clip. If you put them in the wrong way, they're just going to roll out onto the floor on you. But if you flip the clip over, you'll find that the BBs fit in nice and tight. The Walther P99Q has a blade and ramp sight system. You can adjust the rear sight for windage by using a small flathead screwdriver. In our chrony test using a fresh CO2 cartridge, we got an average of 336 feet per second with an extreme spread of 31 feet per second and a standard deviation of 11 feet per second. These kinds of numbers are to be expected with CO2 action pistols. Let's move on and do some accuracy testing with both pellets and BBs. We have some match grade wad cutter pellets loaded into the 8-shot clip. Let's start out with these pellets and then we'll move on to BBs for the testing. One thing I like about this pistol is that the safety is very easily disengaged. The P99Q is available in double action only, and that seems to be the cause of a pretty heavy trigger. But if you're consistent with your shots and squeeze them off just right, I bet you can expect some pretty decent accuracy with pellets. We shot the P99Q at about 15 feet rested at the bench, and as expected, we got a pretty good group with wad cutter pellets. With BBs, however, we got a larger spread, and that's to be expected with BBs in a rifled barrel. Haley was kind enough to do the sound testing for us, and her average was 102 decibels, which puts the P99Q in the high end of the medium loudness category. She also tested how many shots per CO2 cartridge we get, and she got about 80 shots, which is pretty economical for an action pistol. And speaking of economical, the P99Q is available for well under $100. The Walther P99Q is a very well-made action pistol for its price range. It's about 1.3 pounds, very well balanced, and feels great in the hands. We like the P99Q with the exception of the heavy trigger pull, but that's to be expected with double action only pistols, and we think it's there to prevent accidental misfires. Before I forget to mention, it does have an accessory rail on the bottom where you can put a laser or compact flashlight. I happen to have a Walther shot spot on this right now, and it makes a pretty cool addition and accessory to this pistol. And for under $100, the Walther P99Q definitely deserves a place in your action pistol collection. For Airgun Reporter, my name is Paul Capello. Until next time, shoot safe and have fun. Please remember, folks, air guns are not toys. Even the smallest calibers can cause serious injury if not used properly. And you should never, under any circumstance, point an air gun at a person. Parents, if you teach your children to shoot responsibly, they will have a lifetime of air gun enjoyment.